Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. There's a group of young boys who are playing with a new handheld video game. One of them had just been given it for his birthday. They were all in awe of it and enjoying all of the beeps and whistles and graphics of the game. For a while, they were each taking turns racing their video cars around the racetrack on the video screen, and they're comparing their times to see how they did. But one boy, who did not do very well, got frustrated and took the game and threw it against the wall, breaking it. The boy who owned it was crushed because it was his new birthday present. But the boy that broke it said, it's no big deal. Your parents can just get you another one. But the boy who owned it knew that his parents had saved up to be able to purchase it, and he knew that it would not be replaced. That's quite the clash of values. In the one family, things were to be cared for and protected because if they were gone, they couldn't be replaced. But in the other family, nothing really had any value. We just got another one. And things were not cared for. And people were not cared for. He had no thought for the feelings of the boy who owned the game. It made him mad, so he crushed it. The Apostle Paul gave a word to Christians in the church at Philippi about this. He speaks of the need that we have to care for the things we have achieved, not just in a physical sense, like the things we own, but also in the spiritual sense. In Philippians chapter 3, verses 15 to 16, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, it said, "Let all who are spiritually mature agree on these things." If you disagree at some point, I believe God will make it plain to you. But we must hold on to the progress we've already made. He writes this comment to those who are spiritually mature. Now that's kind of a catch-22, because can you imagine someone reading it and saying, that doesn't apply to me, I'm spiritually immature? No, it's expecting the believers who hear this and read this message to understand that we are to be spiritually mature and act like we're spiritually mature, and not be throwing a tantrum just because we don't get our way about something. Let all who are spiritually mature agree on these things. It's important that we work for agreement. But if we disagree, he says, I believe God will make it plain to you. In other words, if there is a disagreement, well, then we need to trust that God will make it right and bring others to agreement. We don't need to throw a temper tantrum or get mad or demand they see our way. We have the patience to maturely wait for God to bring that sense of unity that we so desperately desire. And we need to wait for God to do that miracle work in the hearts and lives of not just us, but others, that we may be brought to a sense of agreement. Then he reminds us to hold on to the progress already made. Well, that's the progress in growth of our Christian life. We need to hang on to the things we've already gotten to, the scriptural knowledge that we've gained through listening and study, we need to hold on to. The progress in the relationships we've made as we try and win others to the Lord or try and talk to others about God and build those relationships that give us those opportunities. We need to hold on to that, progress already made in those relationships. Or in our spiritual gifts, as we work to exercise our spiritual gifts, we need to hold on to those abilities. This week, I hope and pray that you can take care of the things and of the people that God has provided for your discipleship. God wants us to grow, and he wants us to hang on to the growth we've already got. God bless you.